Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Scrap Madness where Laura and I do a video a day and have a guest designer. This is the sketch that I am going to use, and our guest designer, which will be linked down below, is Natalie Bowers. She does tons and tons of content. I met her on social media through when we were on a design team together, and I absolutely love her style. It's very different from mine, and I love how she just incorporates a lot of different techniques into her channel and into her journaling or any of the sort that she does. So make sure you go check her out. The sketch that I used, which is what was provided in the beginning, and I will also link that down below in the description, which is from Laura Whitaker. It came from Scrapping Around the Clock blog post. So that'll be linked down, but I found it through Pinterest. But anyway, I'll link that down. So with this sketch, I'm, like I said in the past few videos, I am trying to do smaller of my adventures that I have done in the past few years. I'm getting better. I'm getting slowly but surely, like I'm getting caught up to where I can say that I am working on like my bigger adventures. And I want to get these smaller ones done so that I can work on the big ones. And this is, again, at the expo where Heather and I went in July of 2018. And this flower, so it was from We Are's Memory Keeper, and it looked tiny. It's the flower one that came out, I would say probably April, June timeframe. And I was like, oh, this would be an awesome caddy to have. I want to see how big this actually is so I can see if I can put it on my channel. And I'm telling you, when I pushed the button to open that up, Heather's face was like, my face, you can't really see it in the video or in the photo, like in this video, but my facial expressions are just like, oh my, like, oh my, beebity blop blop, whatever, this thing is huge. I didn't realize it was that big. And Heather busted out laughing. I started laughing. She's like, you need to do that expression again because we got to capture that. And so that's what I did. I redid it, and I'm telling you, this thing is monstrous. But in retrospect, I did not get it. I still don't have it. It's just too big for my space. But I thought it was really cool when I saw it online until I saw it in person. So I'm following the sketch. It had this big old square, so I kind of broke it from square to square to square down. And I wanted to capture and put down my tags. Then I went to the two, like, what do you want to call it, classes that we took. Now, Heather took 3 because I didn't get there early enough to be able to do the third one. So she already did a class before I even got there. And this is on Friday. So she was in a class as I was driving, and then we hopped on and started going inside and looking around things on Friday. And then we had a class on Friday and then a class on Saturday. And so I decided to make sure that I kept the tags for the 2 classes that I took, and I'd use them as like kind of like tags. I have them peeking just a little bit. It's got my name on the side, and I just wanted to show a little bit of that where I was at when I did this. It's kind of like my subtitle to my big title that I'm going to use. And there was a couple of tags that Laura had on there, and also her photograph is a 4x3 and I did a 4x4. So that made it a little bit different, and my papers are just more squared like, and hers are more rectangular. So I did change it up, but I still kept the feel of the sketch. And while I was filming this and while I was voice-overing these videos, there was a lot of talk about, do we use sketches? I am one of them that I use them quite a bit. Every once in a while I may steer away and take like one element of it, but for the most part I do follow it. I don't want to say follow it to the T, because obviously my photo is different, or even the, you know, like even the papers look different. But what I do is I keep the theme going, and I follow them quite a bit. Throughout this whole month, you will see me use quite a bit of sketches. I have a Pinterest board on Pinterest, obviously, a board that's got sketches beyond sketches. Like, I constantly use them. I use them a lot for inspiration. I also have a big 3-inch pink binder that I take with me to crops that I use as well. So sketches are a huge thing for me. I really use them, and I like making them too myself. I did get out my sewing machine. You will see here, there is some stitching in the main focal point of where the photo is at, but I take it just that one step further and I add it 2 strings along the outside of it, and then I do my things on the actual layout itself. And I just like how it brings it in. It like brings it slowly but surely into the focal point, which is my goofy facial expressions. My dad has always told me that this is going to get me into trouble, and sure enough, it always gets me into trouble because I can never hide my facial expressions. I had it during basketball, I did it during college, and I'll even do it when I'm in meetings and stuff. I always gotta like look down because I know my faces are going to get me into trouble. I do it all the time, but this one was a memory that both I don't think Heather and I are going to forget. But so I just getting everything set up and taken care of on the back to get all those strings through. And then that part is done. Just remember to go check out Natalie Bauer's YouTube channel along with Laura, see what she's got up for today. And also make sure you like and subscribe to all of our channels. Obviously make sure that you like and subscribe to Laura and I, because we are doing a video a day. So you're going to get 30, you're technically going to get 30 times 2, so 60 videos and inspiration, plus another 30 to probably, or no, actually there's 31 days in March. So you're actually going to get 62, plus we've got a couple of dupes of where there's a couple of people that there's going to be 2 on one day. So I would say probably all in all, you're probably going to see almost 100 videos, close to it anyway, around 90 to 100 videos for the month of March. And that's the reason why I came up with Scrapmadness for the name. Not only is it because of basketball, because I'm hoping that if there is people that watch sports, you guys know what March is all about. March is completely about college ball. It is all about March Madness. It's about gaming. It's about watching the games, you name it. And I took it one step further and brought it into my crafty world, which is why it's called Scrapmadness. So with that being said, I just wanted to make sure that you check out everybody. Every day we'll tell you who is our guest designer, and make sure that you like and subscribe to all of our channels. And here I am, I grab out some extra little pieces, and I call this O.M.G. Rad. And that's my title. I know it sounds like really weird, but it works perfect. And then I got out some Pebbles Girl Squad, and I found some different little things, and I found this arrow, and I point the arrow right down to, like, from my facial expression, so it just veers you right over to the title. This is a little bit of a busier layout, but it works wonderful for the amount of product and what I'm doing, and it works perfect. All of the colors match my little it's a Lua Rose like cover that I bought that works perfect for this. And I'm just placing little things here. The colors match for the ice cream cone. I ain't eating ice cream. Has nothing to do with it. I have had tons of coffee, so that's the reason why I added that. The camera works perfect there in the corner, and then I add something down there as well. Let's see here. I think it's a saying of some sort. I'm working on it right now. That I placed in there. Oh, it's got a flower or something. So that's what I placed there. And then I back up the camera just so that it works well in that section. And then I do work up where I folded over that piece of paper up there on top to get the hearts to go. I do a little bit there as well. I added a cloud. Why, I don't know, the colors matched. And I go through here and I add a little bits of little things here and there off that puffy sticker for the Girl Squad. And then I add flip-flops because I wear flip-flops all the time. Has still nothing to do with this photograph, but it works wonderful. And so here I got out these things. At first I was going to leave it there, and then I had this bright idea. Let's put it up there. Well, not right there, but there. And then I add a few things there, and then I get out. I was going to try to put a taco there, but it didn't work. Because I wanted to use this taco. When I first got Girl Squad, I think when I go to Cuba here this month, I'm hoping that I can eat a street taco, and then there I can use this taco. Like, I haven't been able to find a place that works perfect. Maybe it stays. Maybe I do leave that taco there. Do I leave it there? Yes, I do. Okay, I guess I do use the taco. Like I said in some of my other videos, I've been filming since the middle of February, and now I'm just doing my voiceovers, so I gotta remember somewhat of my process. But this is on a Friday, so that's why I like that it says Friday, because it was a Friday that we were actually at this point of this expo, because she went up on a Thursday, and then I came up Friday morning because I had to work, and then we stayed through Sunday and had shenanigans all weekend long. And then I add those things, and then that's it. Still shots are coming up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!